They do not want their runs to stop here. It's one thing to make it to the top 8. It's another to go further, to win the tournament, or to have a shot at it. So, unfortunately, they've got to take each other out in the process. Without losers, you wouldn't have winners. Let's get it. MuteAce versus Maister. Game 1 on Battlefield.
All right, let's see what the immediate start-off strategy is going to be for MuteAce. We already know what Maister's about. They're gonna get in there. They're gonna press the buttons on you. They're gonna make you play the frame data game from go. All right, are you ready to fight all of this right now? If the answer is no, you might as well step up off the stage now. Don't play out the rest of the set. So Mute is gonna have to find a way to quell all of that, kind of weather the storm, get in, and do the Peach combos. We all know what Peach can do when she gets rolling.
Exactly. Getting rolling is the hard part, especially against the giant walls that Game & Watch can throw out, courtesy of moves like back air and neutral air. All kinds of other tools in the mix, as well as the probably best anti-air and best out-of-shield move in the game with his up B.
All right, Mew just taking it patient right now. Doesn't want to overextend and take on too much damage, because that's what Game & Watch really excels at. Where did all this damage come from part of the game? Game & Watch is king. You'll be fine one moment, and then you'll look down, and all of a sudden the numbers on your screen are red. You do not want to have that happen against a player like Maister. I rarely see them drop games, but I also see them make a ton of comebacks. So you have to be a tip-top shape at all times if you want to go up against this guy. Hey, this is Saturn. He's here.
Mute has some Peach player luck,
Okay,
I will say.
Okay, so now that it's happened, this is the luckiest person in Ultimates. Like, I've seen them pull bomb, stitch, bomb, stitch. Like, Peach players aren't supposed to have this much luck.
Bro, are you forgetting something?
What am I forgetting?
Are you forgetting about Maister's set from yesterday against Beastly?
Hold on, wait a minute.
That might be the luckiest man in Smash Brothers.
I think they're fighting for a luckiest player in the game right now, because they both have insane luck on their side, but no luck involved with that. Just drop the bomb right on my MuteAce's head, take that first stock, take the lead right here, but it's a slim lead. Game & Watch thin as paper, and the weight accommodates that. The next big hit from MuteAce will probably even up the stock right here.
Yeah, man, that's not fair. Peach can only pull a bomb 1% of the time. Game & Watch can always do it.
Oh, it doesn't seem like 1% with this guy's on the screen, let me tell you.
Yeah, facts. Either way, we have Maister holding on to a very small lead here. The forward air going to crush through all of those bacon bits on the way. Such a dominant move at the ledge, but Mute knowing he has some answers to it. However, with Game & Watch in the stock lead, I don't really know how you're going to find your way into a lead again.
I think you just have to, once you're behind against Game & Watch, I think you just have to be okay with, okay, I'm going to trade with something. He's got a lot of disjoints and a lot of fast moves. If I want to get my hit in, I have to be okay with doing things like that, where I have to actively encroach your space and throw out a move that might hit.
Yeah, pretty bold challenges here on the chef from MuteAce. The forward air and the back air both ripping through everything, getting the job done for a stock right there. Hold on. 2 up airs to start things off. Can he play the advantage state? No, it's Maister back into neutral on the center.
I'm a real big fan of Mute's advantage, man. Like, the way they're able to weave through moves and just pick their spots and hold them down especially, it's just beautiful to see.
And you gotta have that attribute when you're fighting a character like Game & Watch, right? The true combos on somebody as light and floaty as this, with so many good escape tools, it's not always gonna come through like it would on a fastballer or a heavier character. MuteAce so practiced at destroying stocks off of those guys, but can he get it done against Game & Watch is the question.
Hashtag gonna pull Mute on the ledge right there, but the way they use that full cancel so good, landing with that nair, flipping the situation on Maister right now. Now they've got to find a way to get to center stage. But fire out of shield, up B. If you touch my shield, you know what's gonna happen. I'm not even gonna think about it.
Trying to control the airspace right here as well. Maister taking a page out of Shattuck's book. Don't let your opponent land, and they'll never be able to hurt you. But MuteAce will hurt you when he lands.
That's why Maister's trying so hard to keep them off balance. And the forward tilt is going to do it. We're going to get a good lead right here. If Maister is going to try to tack on as much damage as possible, because Peach, like we said, when she gets rolling, it's crazy.
Just one good hit away from tying up the game here. Maister not going to afford Mute that opportunity.
Oh, even on parry? Wow. I thought for sure he was going to get a nair starter right there. He thought so too, but Peach was able to get away just in time.
Yeah, another character who kind of benefits from being floaty and also having a float, right? You have all these unique mix-up options for your movement, and it can make you really hard to track down. That said, Maister finally getting it done. Just a grab into neutral air to kick things off.
We're going to go ahead
Another
and run it
one.
back. Don't worry. This is the damage I should have got beforehand. And tacking on a little bit extra with that up B. Now Mute's got to find a way to get past the stage, pick a platform, and pray. That's the game you got to play right now.
That could have been so much worse if not for the way that Peach's physics work, right? Could have taken a ton more damage off of those throws, off of those nairs. But Mute catching basically a lucky break, even though he took almost 80 damage in the process.
Let's see. You trying to find a way to get started right here, but reverse up air, or up smash rather, is going to pop MuteAce back up. Got to find another way to get back down to the stage right now, but it's not looking good for them right now, and you got to come punish it. I'm going to charge up the up smash, and if you run into it, it's your fault.
It's true, and it's just so hard for characters like Peach who really depend on aerial approaches to deal with that.
Yep.
And even if it's not the up smash with the long startup, it's the up B that you got to worry about. Mute, though, taking his time, just chipping away from afar with the turnips. Now he's out of stage to retreat. Maister knowing that.
Turn up into dash attack, and the bomb just barely avoiding it. I can come back from that, don't worry. It looks scary, but I promise I have a backup plan. Maister is looking for a way to close up this game right now, but Mute has just been attacking his way back into this game. Now Maister at the ledge. Forward air is not going to do it. Even stale. Mute is going to steal game one from Maister. They were in control for most of that game. We saw it coming down the last 2 minutes, and I'll say for about 5 of them, it was all Maister. But MuteAce just stayed in it, didn't weather at all, and just stole the game back.
Hey man, when you have such good out of shield, such good buttons, insane kill power, right, your character has to have one downfall. For Mr. Game & Watch, it's his weight. And getting hit by a forward air in the corner, even after that move has been nerfed a little bit so it doesn't kill so early, it's still enough to get the job done against Game & Watch. Maister, despite having such a good outlook on that game, it just wasn't enough.
Gonna have to hit the gym, pick up a third dimension somewhere, because that forward air and that up smash and that back air from Peach, they're going to be doing that to Game & Watch a lot in this set. Those stocks are going to melt off sometimes. And even with Maister playing as well as they did on defense the entire game, and even when they started rolling, playing the offense too, they played that almost to a T. The minute that stops, you're on notice. Peach can throw together a quick combo, and those kill moves on Game & Watch are actual kill moves. So we won't have to worry about that. Footstool out of shield for Peach is crazy, by the way. That's not how you're supposed to start the game off.
Yeah, I mean, when you can just cancel that into a float, you basically get anything you want for free within the reason of, or within the limits of the lag on the footstool, or the stun on the footstool for your opponent, I should say. Either way, here we are, top of game 2 right now. Both players trading blows once again.
Free food!
3 apples coming out. That's going to heal Maister back to
all 3 of them, too.
Yeah, only 21 on the board. Wow, what a way to swing things in your favor.
Mute is going to decide to go to the corner, pull a turnip real quick, see if they can get something to help him out here, but just got a standard turnip this time around, and they're going to need a bit more help than that if they want to bring it back in. Maister saying, forget all that, throw caution to the wind, stop charging out up smash right now, I do have something, and you saw the knockout from the up smash, man. And the second one, too, stale, doesn't matter. To only 2 dimensions, you got to have the third one on if you want those moves.
Mute, the bravest man in Miami right now, dash attacking straight into that up smash, calling Maister's bluff. Also up smashing against a potential down air. You got to be pretty precise to land something like that. And I think that's really what makes Game & Watch so tough to fight. He's a constant execution check.
The down air popped up on the top platform. Maister just going after the kill right there with the neutral air. It's not supposed to be killing you like that, but when you're that high up to the blast zone, almost anything will kill you up there. And now we have gotten this game back to even right now. Oh, here we go. Quick combo, but Game & Watch breaking out of it right there. Good stuff from Maister, just not taking on any more damage than they need to.
Yeah, it's just so hard to combo this character. You can press quite a few things to get you out of trouble, namely the up B. But either way, Mute gonna find his center once again. Start tacking this damage on. Now that he's got the ledge trap, he's looking for that roll from Maister, but instead content to just let him back on. Fight him the hard way, on stage.
Let's see who can pick up this straight hit right here. They're both looking for something. Mute is going to pick it up with that back air, put Maister on the ledge right here. Now this is time to capitalize. You see Maister going super low, wants to give himself enough time to think about how he's going to get off the ledge as possible. Rolling goes unchecked, but that's going to go check though. With back air, bad landing. We got to run it back all over again. You got off the ledge once, but can you do it again?
It's looking like Mute has figured something out.
Yeah, they definitely figured out some notes in between the games, man.
Yeah, last time he had to make a crazy comeback to pull it off and get a really early kill on Maister near the ledge, but this time it's Mute who's holding firm control of the game, up by about 60, now only 50%. Maister looking to put a dent in that, and of course, if he can land one of those big decisive hits like a smash attack, then we could see Mute die. Oh, wow.
Drag down neutral air into the down, so I haven't seen that one before. That's actually some pretty neat stuff. But Mute fighting off with that neutral air, reclaiming the lead that they were so quickly losing just now. Maister has just been doing a great job getting back to the game. Both these guys, great composure, not flailing at all when they're behind. They just understand the strength of their character. If I'm able to get in and start doing my thing, I'm going to be okay.
And for Game & Watch, that's shutting down these aerial approaches. You see the up air and other stuff like up B and neutral air that can completely shut down Peach's aerial approaches. That's why we've seen Mute stay so patient on the ground, plucking turnips and stuff like that. Also looking for dash attack whip punishes.
Finally got it down to, but too far away to actually get anything right there. Reaction up B from Maister is going to shut all that off. And the way that MuteAce is avoiding these aerials at kill percent is something to behold. This is defense 101. Everyone take notes.
Yeah, Mute, such a good aggressive player and great at tacking on damage with his combo game, but when he wants to slow things down to a crawl, he can certainly do that. Just playing with turnip in hand, knowing that's his best long-range tool to deal with Game & Watch's massive normals.
Yeah, Game & Watch usually not a character that struggles to get a straight hit on someone, but the only thing Maister's been able to get are up Bs and up airs, which are never going to kill, but the turtle finally bites back. We're going to get the stock off. Only 43 on him, too, so we're not in the worst position in the world. That's definitely some damage Game & Watch can make back. But 80, though, that's a little tougher. And 100 is an even tougher order. MuteAce just rolling right now. Maister trying to find a way to land. MuteAce, everywhere you want to go, like TSA, I cannot get through without paying for something.
All right, such a perfect stock here from MuteAce, literally taking 0 damage, finding that ledge trap, setting up with the turnip. How is he going to find this final hit? Wow, it's that easy. Cuts off the jump from the ledge with a forward air. Yet again, the closing blow of the game for MuteAce, who's now up 2-0. One away from taking Maister out and moving on in his top 8.
I like the way that they won those 2 games. The first game we saw just they pulled something out of them, basically. The whole game was against them, and then right at the very end, they're like, oh, wait, if this is my win condition, I'm going to hit it right now. And then the game 2 comes out, and it's the exact opposite story, the most dominant win so far that we may have seen in this top 8. That looked like control from start to finish.
Yeah, Mute really turning up in that game too, right? Again, he had to work for it super hard in game 1, come from behind just to get 1 on the board. But once he did, got a little more confidence maybe, figured something out about Maister's playstyle or the matchup. I'm not sure what it was, but the gears are definitely turning right now. Let's see if Maister's able to respond and keep himself alive.
All right, we're going to take the top off, go to a small battlefield this time instead of a regular battlefield. Hopefully that bodes well for Maister right here. But right now it's looking like more of the same. And just I say that, they finally get a hit. Double neutral air into double up air. Big damage for Game & Watch. Now the Peach has to find a way to get down.
Oh, wow, the dash dance in the corner. Maister looked like he was expecting some kind of panic option, maybe a roll. But no, Mute a little bit too patient, and I think that's what's getting him through this. Maister usually capitalizes on his opponents being so antsy to run at him. That's when he lets those smash attacks rip. That's when you look really dumb every time you get hit by one. But Mute saying, I'm built a little bit different.
There we go, just throwing some bombs, make sure he can get back to center stage. Mute weaving his way in and out yet again, like they've been doing so many times in this set. And the turn up just tacking on a little bit of extra credit, getting the A+ on the group project by doing nothing. Didn't need it at all right there. That forward air was definitely going to take it. And now they are up, but Maister is in a prime position to even up this game right about now.
Okay, finds the punish on the ledge trap attempt there from MuteAce. Maister just popping him up in the air, not letting him land, and that's essential to victory in a matchup like this, right? Again, Peach, she's so floaty. That can work out for her in terms of making her hard to combo, but it's also hard for her to land. She'll get to the ground slower than other characters would. Maister trying to take full advantage of that with the up airs. Oh, dash attack?
Yeah, no, not even doing it. Not the sweet spot right there. But I'm now just about to comment on Mute's ability to just say, these moves will not hit me, and that's the way the game is going to play. It's just been so good to watch. But Maister just staying in there saying, no, actually, one of these moves are going to hit you at some point. You can't avoid everything.
Yeah, just as important as it is for Peach to nail all those combos and take them the full distance, it's also very important to stay evasive.
Yep.
Using the float, using Peach's unique movement for both purposes very well. That's why he's the best with this character in the whole world. All
right, game right about even right now. 12% is nothing to either one of these characters. The minute they are able to rip the other one from center stage, they're going to be taking the lead right here. Maister could have been him, but he dropped it just then and was able to take it right back. And now we are basically back to square one. Oh, good call on that Peach Bomber, just running back, throwing out the F tilt.
Yeah, Maister
get off the ledge again.
Just having that awareness to back up is so important. And when you've got literally the whole stage behind you because you're ledge trapping your opponent, that's the perfect time to make them wear themselves out, just run into you over and over again. Maister has thrived off of that for so many years with Game & Watch, doing it once again as he finds that up smash to take the stock.
Let's go ahead and knock Peach down, get out of my airspace. This is for me only, and you're going to have to find some other way to deal with it. But now the stocks are back to even. Oh, man, now it's really looking like whoever's able to, new combos.
I don't know if he wanted neutral B there or if he was thinking of something far more sinister.
It looked kind of hot, though, not going to lie.
Yeah, it was cool.
Down cool. Chef.
Yeah, into pan spike, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't actually spike in this game.
Yeah, we need the semi-spike back. Game 1 used to have so much swag. Now they're all taking it away. He's very corporate now.
business, man. Game & Watch for sure. Maister, though, of course, wants to make it a little bit further up the corporate ladder. And he needs to take out MuteAce in 3 consecutive games to do that.
Yeah, we're in Florida, but it's not CEO. But that's still the position I'm looking for. I want the front office to view and everything. Right now, he have to get off the ledge, though. You got to work for all of that. MuteAce is not ready to give that up just yet. Finds a way back down to the platform. Oh, okay. Almost got caught by the trap. Patented since 2014. I'm going to up smash, run back, do it again. If you get hit, like I said, it's your fault.
Bro, they were
I wouldn't get hit by that, but if you got hit, man, look.
High key, they were doing that in Brawl too, man. This is now 15 years of Game & Watch throwing out up smash.
And like y'all are shameless for doing it back then.
All right.
It's a valid strategy now, and now Maister is setting up shop up by 40+%, and they are content to play what I like to call the buzz game. I'm gonna set up a hut under this platform, and you have to come do something about it, because I'm not moving from the spot.
Old MuteAce trying to get creative with his landing, faking like he was going to go to center stage, but retreated to the platform. Didn't matter. Maister had that covered. Drop a bomb there, maybe drop a hitbox as you're about to touch the floor yourself, and then you'll still catch him either way. So Maister staying alive in the set here. 1 on the board to MuteAce's 2. I don't know. Is the reverse 3-0 a possibility?
I'm
yes.
thinking yes, just because we saw that game 1.
But is it a likelihood is the question.
I would say yes, just based off of how Maister's been playing. Like, I have to keep referencing that game 1. It was all Maister right up until Mute said, actually, no, it's not. And then game 2, of course, that was the Mute game. You can throw that one away if you're on the side of Maister. And then the game 3, I'm sticking with it the entire way. You're not going to be able to get away from me. So going into these next 2 games right here, even though Mute has the advantage, they asked for Sora.
No shot. No shot, right? You just won a game.
But, like, thank goodness.
It's the other Keyblade master.
I was going to have to try to justify it, but no, we're going to get the correct Keyblade to bring to this battle. Even though we're on Hollow Bastion right now, Sora's going to have to stay at home. I promise you, Game Watch has it all under control.
That's the real Timeless River costume. All right, here we go. Game number 4 between MuteAce and Maister. That last one was pretty tense, but, you know, when it's all on the line, when you're about to either knock your opponent out of the bracket or, you know, when you are the opponent who's about to be knocked out and you know it's all down to that match, that's when you start seeing the sloppier gameplay come into play, right? Now, Mute has a little bit of a mental reset, as does Maister. He has signs of life. He has hope.
Yeah, both these players, tough as nails. It's not going to be easy for either one of them to advance in this tournament. And they're both putting on a good show right now. Maister looking to take the advantage right here. Wasn't able to capitalize on Mute's landing, and Mute, you can see they're just fiending for that forward air, but Maister just playing it safe, didn't get antsy, didn't try to jump into the crown or anything like that.
Tied at 96% for just a brief moment there. It's going to be Maister breaking the ice, keeping this ledge trap going, knowing that MuteAce wants to take the high route. But he's back to center.
Oh, yeah. Woo. Knocking out that forward air. Luckily, when Game & Watch drops down the bomb, you still can interact with it. If you're able to get a hitbox on it, it is gone. It is not that strong. It is not almighty, but it is pretty damn good when it connects. Runs back into that nair, and now we're on the left side of the stage trying to figure out the same problem as before, just barely avoiding that forward air.
Such a tense situation on this first stock here. Obviously, you want to be the one to take it. Yes, MuteAce now 2 stocks away from eliminating Maister here. Let's see what he's capable of. How long can you hold this lead?
The way Maister's playing, yeah, not very long, but luckily the neutral are not going to do it on this stage, but they are looking for any possible opportunity to close out this stock. If you can take it right about now without taking on too much water into the boat, you can keep yourself afloat here. Let's see what they have prepared.
Of course, you saw the set history between these guys. They haven't played for the entirety of the year since Genesis. So obviously preparation is possible. You could find someone who plays Peach or someone who plays Game & Watch in the venue to practice with and warm up, but you're not getting it at this level.
Yeah, no, there's only one source for gameplay for both these characters. Goodbye.
Wow, just the down tilt berry. Or sorry, down smash berry into the down tilt. Insane kill power on some of Game & Watch's moves, man. And Peach, not the heaviest out there, so MuteAce has to clean these stocks up. He has to finish his plate, or else Maister's going to outpace him when it comes to the kill percents.
Down to into the neutral air. Mute just content to reset right there, go back, pick up a tournament. Now you got to find a way to get out the corner because Mute is, Maister is at the door trying to sell you something, and Mute is not buying whatsoever.
No, absolutely not. He's saying, no, you stay outside. You stay on the ledge.
Yeah,
AKA,
I'm actually not home right now. This is not even me, actually.
Yeah, signature required for delivery. All right, take it back.
I don't even want it, actually. All All right, Maister on the left side of the stage, and Mute just, this is where Mute has had the most success, I feel like, so far in this game, when they're at center and they have the roof over their head, right? Because Maister then has to make something up. Game Watch doesn't have the best approach options. Literally, he's always making something up to get in. So Mute is just able to play backwards and just reset to center stage every single time.
Yeah, and that's definitely why he picked Hollow Bastion as the counter pick, right? Now that he finally had the choice in stages from dropping a game. Oh my God, okay. I thought we were going to see an up
converted, almost. I was thinking about it, and they were probably thinking about it too, but said, I'll just keep it safe with the up air. If it connects, it will still KO, and I don't want to put myself in a risky position, but they were able to fix up Maister on his last stock gear, last life of this tournament. You got to make something happen right here.
And you saw that ledge trap consistently throughout this set, right? That's one area in which Game & Watch kind of struggles, getting off the ledge. He doesn't have a huge forward-facing aerial. Obviously, Nair is great, but if you are able to outspace that with a long-range move, then he starts getting into some trouble.
Maister now taking a page out of MuteAce's book right here, setting up stop under the Hollow Bastion platform. Very homebody gameplay. Nobody wants to leave the comfort of the roof over their head. Now Maister has been ripped outside. You have to interact now, and Mute is doing everything in his power to make sure that this set is going to go in their favor right now. Maister on the ledge once again, and that feels like the story of this entire game, man. Mute has control, and Maister has to figure out a way to get back in the game.
Mute unable to capitalize on that ledge trap, though. Now it's him trying to come back to center stage. Back air to call him out. Wow, actually enough to get it done. Kind of surprised based on the percent there, but
Peach not a whole lot on that frame, and Game Watch has that random kill power. So this is definitely in the realm of possibility for Maister. You hear the crowd waking up now. They know the danger that is afoot. Maister has gotten that stock, and now it is essentially an even game, because if I get any conversion into the move that I will not mention by name, this is so much damage, by the way, and Maister is basically back in at full stop now.
That was such a crazy tech chase there from Maister, knowing that if Mute rolled to the ledge, he'd just have to eat so many hits from the jab.
Oh yeah, up
behind the shield, right back in it.
And now we're scrambling, and this is where Maister makes all of his money. When you have to make a decision right now, and it has to be the right one, that's where I make the millions right now. Oh, that forward air almost doing it, not ready to DI that just yet, but luckily there's just a little more life in Game Watch. There's a couple more words on that page.
Able to block just in time after that neutral air whiffed right there. Wow, you saw the up smash.
You saw it, and if that connected, I'm not saying the game was over, but I'm saying I don't know if Peach has enough left in the tank to deal with it.
Speaking of tanks, Game & Watch with a full tank of rage. And Maister still plenty of energy to go the distance in the set.
Just barely holding on. Now we got to recover. You see the turnout coming down, and that forces the roll. MuteAce covers it perfectly. 3-1 victory. Florida's favorite is going to move on to losers quarterfinals. Excuse me. Maister out at 7th place here at Luminosity Makes Moves Miami 2023. Crazy run, crazy showing. But unfortunately, only one of them can move on, and it's going to be MuteAce, man, the best piece out in the business. Go ahead and find me a better one. I dare you. Probably can't do it.
It's literally not possible. Yeah, Mute on top of this character for a reason. You see all those elaborate ledge traps throwing the turnips upward just to force some kind of option. That's exactly how he found that last stock of the set right there.
It's tricky stuff. That's a whole timing mix-up right there, because Maister has to recover low to snap the ledge, and the entire time he's lining that up, that turnip is coming right back down, and if you're not ready, that can two-frame a stage fight. So that's one thing you have to deal with, and then once you get past that, that's just like the invitation to the party. Now we actually get to play the ledge trapping game, and that's what you saw in that last stock. MuteAce is covering up with the float bear. Maister felt like he couldn't go anywhere. That's just the kind of gameplay Mute exudes, and if you have to play against that,